What's up guys, it's Roger and welcome back to the channel. After playing around with Blink for a while, you'll start to learn some sneaky spots on different maps that you can use to get the drop on your enemy. Today I want to show you some of my favorite spots and explain how I like to use them. If you have any sneaky spots of your own that you want me to know about, leave a comment and let me know about them. I also want to say a huge thank you to everyone that has subscribed lately. We just hit 500 a few days ago, and although I've been busy, as soon as I have some extra time, I'm going to work really hard to get out some awesome videos. But for now, let's go ahead and start looking at our sneaky Blink spots. Alright, starting out here on In This Veil, I actually have a few to show you. This is called Toilet Bowl. I mean, you can tell, there's the bowl, there's the top of the toilet. Pretty simple. I actually love this spot a lot. You can kind of do a blink into it if you're running away from people. Do a little late blink and you can go right under that ledge, keep going, blink forward, and you can get behind this cover. I like to do that a lot when I'm running away. Once you get behind here, you can take out your longer range guns and start gunning the enemy, but I usually like it more for aggressing towards mid and whatnot. If you're coming through here, you can blink out of this, and a lot of people will be in these cubbies and whatnot, you can go right onto them, but it's the same thing if people are towards A flag or C flag. You can just blink right up and really surprise people, and this is a big one where you want to use your radar on it. And if you have your radar, especially if you have dilation on, like you can see my dilation procs on the left side of the screen whenever I crouch, you get the really fine-tuned radar. So you just want to kind of crouch here, look at your dilation radar, you see enemies here, a lot of people like to snipe or use pulse rifles down there, and you just sprint up, blink right on top of where they're going to be. And once you land here, of course, you can keep blinking forward over there, towards the flag, wherever you might want to go. But it's a really good spot, definitely keep it in mind. And like I said, when you're running away, just blink down there, and a second blink's going to take you behind cover, and then you can turn around. So keep that spot in mind. Since we're already on In This Veil, I'll just show you another one. There's this tree here. I absolutely love this thing. A lot of times people will go coming from B side, they'll come and stand over here, they go behind this, and they'll take shots down here because, like I told you before, you love to use long range from here. So what you can do is kind of run from here, again, use your radar, and blink right on top of them. You can like land right on people and absolutely dome them right here. And if they're over here as well, you got to be careful because when you come through there, out of that blink, you're going to be, you know, floating pretty high. So you can do the blink a little later and not get as much height and kind of land directly on the ground much faster, but it's still risky coming from B, so you really need to use your radar. But it's the same thing if you're coming from this side. If you see them over here, or you might be running away from somebody, you can blink right through there, and you will want the height when you come from that side, and land right on top of where they are and take them out if they're holding down mid lane. Or even running away, you want to blink through there because someone's chasing you from B. You blink through, and then you keep running around the corner. You can easily get back to cubby and honestly do a really good rotation straight back to B within about, I don't know, 4 seconds. So really keep that in mind. Great for rotating and getting on top of people, and they really don't see you coming. All right, moving over to Fortress here. This is one that I've actually showed off quite a bit, and it's this window right here. I've showed this off in different videos, but it's a spot that I really like, so I really want to get it out there. And as my audience grows, people aren't going to see my older videos sometimes, so we'll show it off. I love this window because you can blink straight through it and fly right onto B and just take whoever's on B right out. And it's so good because people are always expecting you to come through the door, maybe float through the window if you're a Titan or a Warlock, jump through it if you're a Hunter, but they don't expect you to blink all the way through that window straight onto here. That's so much distance, and you can do this the other way too. Blink right out the window, slide into here, take out whoever might be in tower here, or keep going forward if you'd like to take another blink all the way towards A flag. But this is just such a good way to get distance on your enemies and come from an unexpected angle and get right on top of them. Make sure you're using your slides when you come out of those blinks, because you can really dictate the angle of where you go really hard with those slides once you land. But keep that in mind, it'll get you on top of B and get you a lot of free kills. Next here, we're going to be on Cauldron, and there's this little slit right here. Again, this is one that I've showed off in a lot of videos, but I absolutely love this. If you're coming from here, you can blink straight on top of A. Again, you're going to have a lot of airtime with that blink, so be careful about it, but it also works going this way as well. You see someone around here, you can blink right through. People love to jump up here, especially hunters and whatnot. You can take them out easily, and you can do different angles with this. You can blink straight through this way and get yourself towards mid pretty easily. Or, this is a spawn down here, right at the bottom of these stairs. You can blink right towards that. People will jump up these stairs because they're just spawning right here, and you can absolutely wipe them out immediately. So keep this in mind. There's so many different angles you can take right through it, and it's way better than just going straight through the middle here. Of course, you're going to get smacked if you do that, but if you come around the corner here, you just fly through this, you can land right on here, and the surprise factor a lot of times will be enough that you'll live. People won't shoot you fast enough because they're just so shocked at this Blink Warlock blew at them out of nowhere. Just be careful not to go like right here. You might land up here. It could be good for you, honestly. You can get a nice angle through here towards mid, but be careful that you're usually landing on the sides because you want to get to the ground more so than on top of that. Since we're already on Cauldron, I'll show you one more here. This is going to be between the C flags and the A flags, so this will mainly be useful in control or things that have flags. So when you're spawning here, you might cap C flag. If you see there on A, what you can do is throw an Axiom Bolt right there. That's going to attract anybody who might be on top of A. You can then run forward and blink. That'll kind of bounce you right off the wall and straight onto the A flag, and you can absolutely wipe them out with the extra damage from your Axion and a nice shotgun blast. You'll absolutely waste them. You can come from this way again towards C too. Again, you could throw that Axion in there, but you just run ahead, blink through, and get right there. When you're on this doorway, I will say be careful because a lot of times you can, if you're not lined up correctly, bonk yourself like that and kind of ruin your blink. So just make sure when you're aiming at it, you're really aiming for the open part, run ahead, and you'll go right through and land right here and be able to take them out. So again, get your Axion ready, throw it through the door, and then just blink on through, kind of bounce off the wall, and you'll land right here. And that's going to be a nice little way to start off a match. Probably get you 1, 2, 3, maybe even more kills if you're a real lucky bastard. But at least a couple kills to start the game off, and you can't go wrong there. Alright, so we're on Anomaly here. I know a lot of people struggle with Blink on this map because of the low roofs and whatnot, but there's actually a lot of good spots that you can do a lot of good stuff with. So coming over here first, you want to get towards B at the beginning of a match. Blink straight up here, and that perfect blink's going to let you land right here. A lot of people snipe right here, so you can take them out easily with a shotgun. And that goes for anything from this little lower part. Really use this part of the map to blink up. Looks heavy just spawned. Boom, we blink right onto it from below. They never see us coming. You need to just really utilize that, and you can even blink from this side to that side easily. And again, land right here, slide in and take somebody out. And that works from any angle. You know, if you're coming from over here, you can blink straight up into this hallway and take them out. So just keep that in mind and always come from below on this map. Because of course we want as much roof above us as we can when we're using our blinks, and it's going to be from the middle here where we can really do that. So keep that in mind. You can go into the cubbies very easily. You can fly straight across here, you know, and just get on top of people. So keep that in mind and definitely utilize it. All right, coming on to convergence here, and I want to show you, I love this cube here. I love blinking over this thing and dropping it on enemies' heads. So again, people love to sit around over there, wherever it may be. You just need to watch your radar, take your shotgun out, or whatever you may have, close range weapon. You can fall right on top of them. You can get on top of this thing, you could fall a little lower if you need to, but either way, you go right over this cube, and they're not expecting that, just like always. No one's expecting the blink. Now, I wouldn't say to do this the entire match, especially if it's like a trials match, and you're going between rounds. Don't do it every round, of course they're going to start catching on to that. There's also other parts that you can use down here. I love blinking up to these corners, because people don't expect that as well. Someone likes to sit in this corner, boom, you just went right on top of them. Usually they're expecting people to fly up over here, and with blink we can go straight behind them, land in the corner, and just absolutely smack them. Same thing right here if you want to blink towards waterfall for heavy. There's so many good spots where you can just go right around with blink on this map and actually rotate really fast. So you can go all the way to here and get yourself all the way down here, take some shots. So really make sure you're using your blink, especially in this mid part of convergence. There's so many good spots for you. All right, so coming on to Eternity here, this is a map that recently returned, and I've actually started to like it quite a bit. And one part that I really like is the bridge right here. You can see it goes up and down. When it goes down, there's not as much use for this, but when it goes up especially, people lose you a little bit, and you can kind of jump, blink right over, and people don't expect that as much. But even when it is down, you can just watch your radar, see which side people are coming from. Someone's coming from the left, we blink over. You know, we can come right in here. People like to hold up here especially, so you can land there and then start taking out your hand cannon and take shots. You could do the same here, land, and start taking them out really easily. And they might be looking at their radar and seeing somebody start to push up, but they're expecting a hunter to run through there or somebody, you know, taking a slower time, but we blink right through and we're already down here aiming sights on them. After that, you can keep rotating wherever you want. You could go out here. Another spot I love is right here towards B. Sometimes people will be behind this wall. You can just blink right above them and land right here and take them out. And I like to get some height on that blink, so keep those spots in mind. Really utilize that little bridge hallway area, and you can get some great blinks on people coming from corners and angles like that where they just don't expect it, and really get some free kills. All right, we're on Wormhaven here for our last one, and this is actually one that I've showed off a few times as well, but I really like it and really want to show it off. We got this big old window here. People love to sit up right around here with their snipers. So what we do, we run in, we blink in, and we take them out with an easy shotgun. You can even keep going if you have a ranged weapon and peek down there, because of course they spawn all the way in the back here. People love to sit here, and you can challenge that. And of course, you can blink out here as well. Get a nice angle and start taking people. You get good distance from there. And you can come from either side with this if you want to go towards the other side of the window. feel free to do that. Blink on up and take them out. Just be careful, there's some little hang time there where you can't quite draw your weapon, so make sure you're taking the best blink for yourself to where you get that kind of extra second to get your weapon out. So see you there, and then by the time we land, our weapon's already ready and able to shoot. That's what we want. And we want to get as far as we can, of course, up towards them on this line. But it can be a little risky to take these blinks, so just make sure you're aware of that. And if you want to, once you land up here, you can keep blinking forward. Blink yourself into this corner and land directly onto B. If somebody's capping, that's a really nice blink you can take to just take them right out. Well, that's all the spots I have to show to you guys today. And like I said earlier, if you have any of your own little sneaky spots you want to show me, go ahead, leave them in the comments. I'd love to check them out. I want to say again, thank you everyone for letting me hit 500 subscribers. And I actually really want to hit 1,000 subscribers. So if you want to drop a sub, that would help out a ton, because I really want to get there in about 3 months or so if I can. But either way, I'm just enjoying making the videos. But thank you guys a lot. If you like these spots and you want to see more stuff like this and learn about the maps, I have an entire series called the Blink Map Guides. I'll leave that playlist on the end screen so you guys can go and enjoy that. But I think that's everything I have for you today, so with all that said, have a great day, Guardians.